Well, the St. Regis exemplifies life elevated, but also cuisine elevated. We're heading up to RIME. We're taking the funicular, which is something that is a bit of an adventure, and we're gonna go meet Chef Matt Harris. His history of creating and crafting amazing cuisine for us in Park City is the stuff of legends. Can't wait to see what he's creating here at the St. Regis at RIME. Chef Matt, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Little
Good to
kitchen
see
high
you.
five.
Welcome to the St. Regis.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a fine time of year to be up here.
Absolutely, and it's
Yeah.
like life elevated, but everything is elevated in Park City, and especially at Deer Valley at the St. Regis.
Absolutely.
I would love to just sit down with you, talk food, talk wine, talk everything RIME.
No, absolutely. I'd love to show you through everything.
Awesome, lead the way, my friend.
Absolutely.
Chef Matt, I mean, you're not kidding when you say this is an experience. This is beautiful.
From the time you come up the funicular till you walk into the dining room, I mean, you see this, we're right on the slopes here.
You can't beat it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic.
It's amazing. So I love skiing at Deer Valley. It's like
Yeah.
one of my favorite mountains. And I know that when I spend a day up here, I can hit up the Oyster Shack at the top of the Jordanelle Gondola.
You can, yeah.
And then I come here for my après-ski
Yep.
and just, this is like, you've made it when you can actually get a table outside on the deck of the St. Regis, because it's just where everyone wants to be.
No, it's absolutely. We pack it in here, and it has a little bit of everything
Yeah.
for everybody, and it's fantastic.
You know, we want to mention COVID right away. Both of us are wearing masks.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that you're doing up here at RIME to keep people safe. Talk to us a little bit about that.
So we've actually expanded our patios, expanded our terrace area with heaters and our table settings to be more conducive to people to sit outside.
When you're skiing, you're dressed to be outside, so you kind of,
Yeah.
and like you're working up a sweat. I mean, I know I'm layered and unbundled, so.
Safe for the employees, safe for
Yeah.
the guests, safe for everybody to come here and be social distances and be outside.
Let's talk a little bit about food, right?
Okay.
What do we have going on here?
We try to represent our purveyors and give them the respect that they deserve, whether it's, from tuna tartare from Hawaii or Maine scallops with truffles or Massachusetts oysters. We try to pay everything back to the producers. And I think that's the most important thing about RIME and the other locations.
I mean, you just do. And when you say other locations, you are chef owner Tupelo, chef owner afterwards.
Yes.
So the same quality,
Yes.
the same caliber,
Yes.
the same excitement for food.
Absolutely, and it all starts with the ingredients.
Yeah.
I mean, it just comes down to you grab an ingredient that is super quality and you try not to mess it up too much.
You don't have to do too much.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and that's all it needs.
Tell me what I have in front of me.
So right here you have Maine diver scallops
Oh,
with shea black truffles
oh no
and a
way.
little truffle juice. This
On
is
top,
actually
but
one of my
like-
favorite dishes.
It should be in front of you. This is
yeah.
so unfair. And then what else? What else is on
So
the table?
we have a little California fluke with a little red chili vinaigrette and a Hawaiian tuna tartare, Wellfleet oysters, and little locally raised chicken wings.
I mean,
actually,
those chicken wings look amazing. What are they
Yeah.
dressed in? Tell me about it.
it's actually High West bourbon.
Of course. Got to keep it local.
Yeah, absolutely. Essentially, what we wanted to do with RIME is we wanted to take what we kind of did with Tupelo, and where it's a ingredient-focused restaurant, ingredient-focused menu, and we wanted to take that up here and showcase more of our seafood purveyors and our ranchers and things, where it's not necessarily maybe a composed dish, but it's dry-aged steak.
Yeah.
Or it's like the scallops. It's a sourced ingredient.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super concise where you're getting it from. You want it
Very
to be the
much
Maine
so.
diver scallops, right? And just
And that's it. Whether the tuna from Hawaii, it's a very precise thing, and that's the reason we approached this the way that we did. Is we wanted to do something super simple with forward flavors, but forward ingredients.
Oh, I
and
love that.
I think that's the most important thing about RIME.
When people come up to RIME, they can expect some great seafood. They can expect some amazing meat that's very intentionally cared for.
Absolutely. I mean, if it's anything from, you know, Berkshire pork to desert mountain beef that we've sourced.
I mean, that's fantastic.
So.
You're doing just a remarkable job. And it's like so fun to hear the skiers like whiz by as you and I are talking. It's just such an unrivaled experience up here. And I know we use the term elevated a lot, but it does. It just feels elevated. It feels like you're treating yourself. And that is what we come to expect from Chef Matt Harris and everything that you do. So it's just such a pleasure to sit across from you. Chef, I would love to get back in the kitchen and see the master in his lair back there. Would you prepare something else?
Absolutely, we can go back there. I mean, I would love to prepare something with seafood and you know, actually some lobster that we get in from Maine.
I mean, you just literally spoke my language.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Amazing. We are back here in this immaculate kitchen. What are you making for us?
We're making a little spicy garlic lobster pasta.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
So one of the ingredients here is it's Sue Buxton's lobster, where we also get our mussels from Maine.
Oh, wonderful.
So I mean, it's just superb lobster, fantastic mussels, fantastic oysters and seafood.
I mean, it's just decadent, right?
Yeah, it's just super simple. So what we'll do here is we'll take a little, and this is just garlic and onions, sauteed in a little bit of olive oil.
Okay.
So if you do need a little bit of extra olive oil, just go ahead and add it.
So that's almost like a garlic onion confit.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. So what we'll do there is we'll go ahead and drop this pasta.
And this is beautiful house-made pasta, I can see.
It is. We make that pasta in-house.
Nicely done.
Yep. So at this point, we'll take our tomatoes.
Okay.
Those are just split cherry tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes.
Beautiful.
And we'll take and saute those up a little bit.
Nice. Oh, the fragrance is so delicious.
It's kind of bringing out the natural fragrance.
Yeah, just permeate.
I would say that's about 4 ounces of lobster.
4 ounces of lobster, okay. And is this looks like it's been cooked.
It has been cooked.
Yep.
So that's the good thing about this is it has been cooked, so it's really super fast as you see this go.
Absolutely.
What we'll do at this point is we'll add some tomato sauce.
A little tomato sauce.
And all this is an Italian DOP tomato.
Okay.
You can get them in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I prefer to get mine from Caputo's.
I mean, we love Caputo's. Anytime you can go to Caputo's, it's a good day.
We'll take a little bit of creme fraiche.
Oh, creme fraiche is such a great dynamic ingredient, right?
Absolutely.
So it adds like a creaminess, but it also gives you like a tartness that you don't get.
Kind of a zestiness.
Yeah, well said, zesty.
Yeah. We add our herbs.
Okay, fresh herbs. You've got chives.
A little chive, a little parsley. And the kicker is we actually add a ton of mint.
A mint, that's what I was noticing. I was thinking maybe like basil. No, you're doing mint. Just like a nice aromatic as well, you know?
So what I like to do when it's like this.
Okay, nice and bubbly.
Is I don't drain all the pasta water off.
Nice, because that kind of thickens it, right?
I actually throw a little bit in there.
Nice. That's like a chef's secret that most people don't know.
The pasta water actually adds viscosity.
Yeah.
And it actually, if you think something's too thin,
add a little
actually
pasta water.
thickens it right up.
Because it's taking all of the starches, right, from the noodles as it's cooking them.
Yeah.
And so then you get that in the water. Now, are you salting your pasta water?
I do, just mildly.
Mildly.
Just what we do is how it's nice and creamy.
Yeah.
All we do is we just add that right there.
Yeah.
And I just sprinkle with a few more herbs. And that's it.
I love it. The thing that's brilliant about that is like you don't even need to finish it with cheese, number one, because you've got seafood in there. And number two, you've got the creme fraiche.
You got the creme fraiche in there that adds that richness to it without having to add any cheese to it.
Chef, this is beautiful. What I might say is, do you mind if I take this?
No,
Go take my mask off and enjoy it?
No, absolutely.
Oh, Chef, this has just been an amazing experience. Thank you for always being so generous with your knowledge and also your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Oh, I will.